Search the location deck for villains. If you find any, banish all non-villain cards from the location deck. Yeah, so you put them right back in the box immediately.
Okay.
Just because we'll probably break this video up into 2 parts for use later, we'll pretend like we're starting over. So here we are. We're starting scenario 2 of the basic adventure before the adventure path, Plunder and Peril for Skull and Shackles. This adventure is called Rum Punch. The story says, for many freedom-loving inhabitants of the Shackles, Caden Kalian is the only deity worth braising thanks. And tankards too. Local Rum Punch festivals celebrate the god of freedom and another year of life and drink. It's a popular time to be in port, but also a dangerous one. So it says, when you close a location, you may attempt to acquire any allies left in that location deck. When you acquire an ally, put it in an ally pile next to the scenario card. Before you attempt to check to defeat Nefti Unwasha, you may put any number of allies from the ally pile into your hand.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the ally pile we're talking about. Okay, that's interesting. So I guess we're making friends as we're going through.
When we acquire them, we don't put them in our hands.
You don't put them in your hand like normal. You put them in the ally pile.
That makes sense then. And it said for her thing, it said that if that each ally adds +1 or something like that to combat.
You guys check out Imperial Assault yet? I've killed 5 characters and 1 player in Pathfinder card game. It took me 5-member party character solo when everyone else ditched me. Also made 4 adventures, then died. We have not tried Imperial Assault yet. We're going to, but we have so much descent to get through. I think we were like thinking, okay, we'll get through that first. And we also don't have people to play with on a regular basis.
Right now, we don't want to play Descent, just the 2 of us. Or not Descent, Imperial Assault, just the 2 of us. So,
I drew 6 cards, and my favorite card is Spell type, and I do have a spell, so I'm good.
I had to actually reshuffle.
You not get any allies?
Originally.
Snap.
I drew all blessings in 1 item.
Alright, so let's take a look at this. So at the Ale House, when you acquire an ally, you may recharge it and draw a card. Except not, because I assume the scenario overrides.
Yeah, I assume.
You must summon and defeat the henchman Ruffian to close this. So it's just a straight up combat, it looks like. We should pull one of those out, though.
Okay. At
the Safe House, at the start of your turn, you may recharge a card to examine the top card of the location deck. Then you may shuffle it. Nice. So you can just recharge a card to have information. And you can close this location automatically.
Wow.
This does seem safe. The House of Stolen Kisses. When you acquire an ally, discard a card. Ooh. And there are 4 allies here. This is a dexterity or acrobatics check, so I assume this is you.
I do. I have acrobatics, dexterity +1.
Nice. And then the docks, after you explore, you may recharge an ally to immediately explore again. Oh, you can recharge your allies here. That's nice. And then vary an ally to close it. So whoever has an ally can do this one. This one's definitely you. This one's probably also you, because it's combat.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So you should probably go to the docks.
Or I can go to the one where it's free.
I was thinking the safe house might be good to leave till last, because if we feel like we're running out of time,
we can keep searching. It's easy to search through.
It's easy to search there. I don't know if that's accurate or not.
I feel you. I feel you.
And also, when it's closed, it's just automatically closes, right? So
yeah.
No. So maybe it is.
Maybe it's better just to get it out of the way.
I don't know.
All right. Well, I have this rum bottle.
I can argue both ways on that.
I have this rum bottle that automatically defeats task barriers, and plus has a bunch of barriers, so I want to do that.
Okay. I'm gonna move that bag so that she's not in it.
It's okay. It's okay. Just get off the bag. So skittish.
Indeed.
It's okay. Cat freak out. Okay, here we go. We're ready.
Well, you put the bag on her bed. I mean.
It's true. Go ahead. Who really wants to play Descent? None of his group does. It's fun. I like the first edition better, but it's good. All right. So, should I go first?
Yep.
We'll go to the safe house. Flip a blessing. All right. So at the start of your turn, you can charge a card to examine. So I'm not doing that yet. Do I have any fancy spells for this? I actually don't. I have different spells. All right, let's take a look. It is a Master Gunner ally. It is a Diplomacy or Charisma 8 check. Mine is D8, so I have to roll an 8 on this. I don't know if it's worth
No. Not for a basic ally.
Alright. 5. Do not acquire him. Tier. Alright, Stephanie's up.
Okay. How about I go to the A0S2 Stolen Kisses first?
Alright, let's do this.
Thank you. I encountered the ruffian.
Alright, good job.
Right off the bat.
Alright, so what do you do at...
So difficulty is increased by 0.
Yep.
After you active your check to defeat did not have the swashbuckling trait, bury one item or weapon of your choice. So I'm going to...
Gunners have feelings too, you know.
He
was a basic gunner. He wasn't even a good gunner.
I'm going to use my rapier.
All right.
So that does give me the swashbuckling trait, so I don't have to worry about that part.
Good job.
And then I use dexterity of D10 plus 2d4. And I need to get, and then I have plus 2, and I need to get a 7. So chances are pretty good.
Need to roll 5 on the 2
dice. And I can
dice.
re-roll one of them.
And
we're good. So now I can immediately attempt to close the location the henchman came from.
So you can bury an ally to close this thing.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Wait, I'm at the A0S2 Stolen Kisses.
Oh, never mind. Wrong one.
Yeah.
Succeeded a dexterity or acrobatics 7 check.
So I have acrobatics
D10
plus 1.
Give me a second here. I thought I had a thing.
I'm not on a ship, so I can't use that. I do have a blessing.
Why don't I give you?
Okay.
Or why don't you use your blessing since you have more in your deck, and that way you can cycle through your deck a little more. So 2d10 plus 1. You need a 7.
I could discard. No, I don't have anything that will add swashbuckling to this. So. All right.
All right. You have vanquished the A0S2 Stolen Kisses.
Woo!
I'll let you send all those back.
So how does this work with the allies?
When permanently closed, on closing, add a random card from your discard pile to your hand. Nice.
Nice.
Definitely should have been you to
do
the blessing. Look at that. What was the question?
So do I do anything special with the allies?
No,
for the scenario.
No, that's when we acquire them. They go into this ally pile.
But I thought there was you can attempt to acquire them after the location is closed.
Yeah. So if there's any allies in the in the pile, then we get.
I thought it was from the
box
from the closed location.
Oh no. So
okay.
It's a different thing.
So these just go away.
Distribute those back. So then on my turn, boop. I guess I'm going to continue on the safe house, right? So at the start of my turn, I may recharge a card to examine the top card of the location deck. So I want to do that. I'll recharge this potion.
Ooh, another chest.
It is Mogmerch, the Goblin Alchemist. That is a promo card.
Okay.
It is either Charisma Diplomacy 7, which is not great, or Ranged Craft 5. Craft is good. I got D12 plus 2, so I'll do that.
Ooh, the Surgeon would have been good. Oh.
So I'm going to try to acquire him with my craft skills. And I do. So he goes into this ally pile. Because I acquired him.
Okay. Do I need this ruffian out for some reason?
Yeah, one of the things to close is defeat a ruffian. So I'll just put it over here.
Okay.
Alright, so that was my turn. I obtained Mogmerch, and he is in our ally pile.
Woo! Mogmerch.
He says, I get it, but right to his face? Harsh, guys. I guess that's what you need to do to survive whatever they call the world. That's right.
I'm a swashbuckler. I'm not a dice.
You're not here to make friends?
Exactly. Except I am, because that's my favorite card type.
But it was me.
Yeah, exactly. It was you.
I'm a straight up witch.
He's a witch.
I'm a witch to people.
What are your options? Sea witch or something?
I can either be a sea witch or a hexer, both of which don't sound like the friend-making type.
Yeah, that's true.
Kind of sucks they don't acquire them normally for this adventure. It does kind of suck. It's true.
I could be a pirate queen.
That sounds fancy. All right, your turn.
Okay. I guess I move to the
Ale house. All right. And you, as a potion of healing, not here to make friends on an adventure to acquire allies. That's correct.
So it's intelligence of craft 5, and I have intelligence D4. So I'm not getting the potion of healing.
All right, sounds good.
Aww.
So back in the box, I guess.
And then I think I'm going to discard this, which adds to my check when I'm on a ship, because we're not on ships, so I don't think I'll be that helpful.
Yeah, this is the only place.
So I will use it to explore my location.
All right. Again, and it reminds most allies say you can discard them to explore your location, and all blessings say you can discard them to explore your location again.
So this is a charisma 7, and I have charisma 8. I do get to add swashbuckling to my non-combat checks during this exploration because of my sailor.
What happens if there's swashbuckling
allows
in the
me to re-roll a die.
All right, so you're rolling a D8, hoping for a 7
I'm still
or higher.
not. I don't have high hopes, but that's a 1.
That's a 1. That's not great.
And that's 6.
It was closer.
So I
it
don't
was much
get.
closer.
It was closer. It's still
We're not great at this making friends. We're really terrible.
Oh, this would have been a cool one to have. Recharge this card to add the adventure deck number of the current scenario to your check.
Did you want to like add a thing to your acquiring check? I could have blessinged it if you wanted it.
I don't know. Do you think it's worth it?
Well, that's part of what this is about. Now that we're doing a whole scenario, is like acquiring stuff for the future is important.
Do you want to try one
more
time?
So we're gonna cheat.
I'm not exactly.
We're gonna cheat because Stephanie is now reading the cards. We're only gonna kind of cheat. So the first one you rolled, so let's assume those 2 rolls,
so I
the 1 and the 6,
and then I rolled a 6.
So that would be your first roll, and you would get it. Yeah, I'll do that.
What do you mean I get it?
So with a blessing, you would roll a second die.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So I would have gotten a 1 and a 6.
Yeah.
I see.
So. Yeah. So.
I get it.
I mean, 2d8 is pretty good.
I'm
so,
rolling again, just.
But unfortunately, he goes in the pile.
Hell of it. Oh, that's right. How do we get them again?
Well, we're automatically going to get it at the end, but there was a thing that says, when you close a location, you may attempt to acquire the allies left in your in the location deck. Oh, were there more allies in there? I didn't check. Crap.
Here?
Yeah.
Yeah, there were. That's why I was asking.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got it mixed up. Can we figure out what was in there? Do you remember? There should have been 4 allies in this deck total.
It was these 4.
Okay, so, and who closed this one?
Me.
You did. So, just make a check for each one of them, I guess.
That's what I was asking.
Yeah, sorry, I got that mixed up. Good call.
So, so this one's a 6. She's a healer, so she's also a good one to have, but 5, don't make it. I'm not doing swashbuckling now, so. This one's 8, so I'm probably not getting him. This one is Constitution, Fortitude, and then Charisma Diplomacy.
Oh, wow.
So my Constitution's a D6, Fortitude is +2. So I make the Constitution check.
Well, you have to drink with him first or something?
I have to fight him, and then I have to... I don't know, maybe I do have to drink with him. I do get the Captain.
That sounds good.
So add that. It's a basic. And this one I don't have a hope of getting because he's a 9.
Alright, so anyway, we got a couple here. So whenever before you encounter Nefti Uwasha, the villain, we can take any of his into our hand.
Oh, okay.
So they're not permanently gone, but we can grab them later. Okay, so that happens. Now it's my turn. You're all done? You can draw back up?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright. It's a barroom brawl. It is a veteran skirmish. Dexterity, melee, or strength. So I have a 6 on strength, I guess. Difficulty is increased by the adventure number of the current scenario. Each player at this location encounters this barrier. Each character that does not defeat the barrier is dealt 1 plus the adventure number, if any, in combat damage. Any character that defeats the barrier is defeated.
Drinking contest.
Drinking contest to prove yourself.
That makes sense.
I like it. So, do I have anything?
You're DMing this game, or GMing rather. Where's the DM?
It's DM. GM is the generic. DM is for, I think it's technically copyrighted by Wizards of the Coast, but I don't know.
Okay. You're something this game. You should know what the stories behind these things are.
It's not until Adventure Path 1 starts. Okay, so I guess I'll just roll for this. It's only 1 combat damage. It's not so bad. I fail. And that's not worth doing. So I take 1. If character not they take one, they take 1 combat damage. I guess I can use this arcane armor. Discard this card to reduce combat damage dealt to you by 2. And then after playing this card, I can make an arcane check to get it back. So I do. So I guess I take 1 combat damage and I cast a spell. And I guess that's the end of my turn. So I got to draw back up.
Okay.
I forgot to look at it, but that's fine. All right. Anyway, your turn.
Can you give me the
Yes, I can. Boom.
deckhand ally? Charisma 6. I do not get it.
Wah, 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 wah.
I really need to up my charisma, I guess. It's kind of funny because my organized play character, like, charisma is her best stat. So I'm used to being able to acquire all the allies.
Oh, you're right. If they put DM in the open gaming thing, then I guess that would be available.
So it's officially DM?
We're gonna go with DM. Yeah. All right, so my turn. I forgot I get to look at the top card. So it is a ruffian. I should probably try to defeat the ruffian, right?
Yeah. Can you defeat the ruffian?
It's combat 7, and I have a spell. So, Glazer was saying how this was difficult. This sucked that they all went to the pile. But the good thing about this is when you complete a location, you get to try to acquire everything in the pile, and then at the very end, you're going to get them all. So I think it's going to end up with us getting more allies than not.
Yeah, I think it's actually better, and the allies are better to save for the villain anyway, because the villain has special weaknesses against allies.
So, I'm going to use Force Missile, which gives me Arcane Skill plus 2d4. Can you give me my d4s? Some d4s? D4 hoarder?
I have all the d4s.
Yes, you do.
How many do you need? There's 2.
2. I need 2.
Okay.
So this is d12 plus 2d4 plus 3. I'm feeling pretty confident here. Before you act, if your check does not have the swashbuckling trait, bury 1 item or weapon from your choice from your discard pile. I don't have any of those, so that's good. Okay, so I think we're good here, right? We're feeling good? And that'll definitely be enough. All right.
Cool.
Check
finally wins a combat.
Shut up! Shut your mouth. So I automatically close it. Any character at another location may banish a card to evade an encounter and move here, then reset her hand and end her turn. That's kind of odd. That's only when permanently closed.
Hey, just read that again?
So right now, you can, if you want to, Steph, you can banish a card to evade an encounter and move here. And then, so I was like, so anytime if you can't defeat an encounter, you can banish a card to come
So not
here,
like
basically.
right now.
I thought it was right now, but yeah.
Okay. That's cool.
Actually join your first Pathfinder campaign on Wednesday. What are you doing a specific scenario, or is this one someone made up? All right, there's a lookout in here. Let me try to acquire her. Charisma 6. That's not going to work out great. No, it did not work out. There you go. You can have that too. All right, so we're down to 2 locations again.
I currently got to up our charisma.
Let me try to reacquire my Force Missile. All right, good. All right, cool. Now Steph is up. You gonna keep going on the alehouse?
Yep.
Boom. Another captain.
How many allies are at the alehouse?
I'm
just trying to make friends with everybody in the bar.
There are 3.
Aren't I?
You are.
Okay, so it's another captain. So it's another drinking contest.
See, I feel like there's kind of a story here if you're open to it.
Yeah. Oh, I failed.
Did you lose your drinking contest with the
lost
captain?
The
other captain?
contest.
There were multiple captains. He's like, she's drunk now. I can totally beat her, and he was right.
And I was super drunk. I rolled a 1, super drunk.
All right, my turn.
Yeah.
All right, so I do have an ally, so I can close this if I need to.
Do you think I need perception?
I don't know. It hasn't come up much yet. After you explore, you may recharge an ally to immediately explore again. Oh, the ruffian.
Ooh, eye patch.
Ruffian.
Eye patch is awesome now.
I don't have any weapons now. No. Why didn't I use my buoyancy card?
It's a good question.
I totally meant to do that.
Did you really?
I did, because I don't have any weapons. There's no reason I would have done this.
Then go back.
All right, cheat.
We're cheating.
All right, we're cheating again. We're learning our characters. That's what we're going with. So discard this card to examine the bottom card of your location deck and put it on top.
And then you can choose whether or not you're gonna.
All right, it's a conch shell.
So you can. Do you think you can safely approach the conch shell?
I do feel safe approaching the conch shell.
You will not be able to acquire it, I don't think.
So I do recharge my buoyancy. It is a wisdom or perception of 5. I do have a d6. So I'm saying there's a chance.
Oh, there's a chance.
No, there's no chance. All right.
The conch shell is what I just discarded, actually.
That's funny. All right, I don't want to. I wouldn't want to recharge an ally because my only ally, and if I had to defeat the thing, it wouldn't work. So that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. I'm still going to the ale house, so.
Yeah, you are.
I found the villain.
Oh, all right. So now I have to attempt to close before she even fights the villain.
Yeah.
Do you think you can beat this villain down?
Yeah.
I'm talking downtown.
I can.
All right, so I can bury an ally. So I'm gonna bury this Carver to temporarily close the docks.
Okay.
All right.
And now, before I act, choose a card from my hand and shuffle it into a random open location.
Oh, that sucks.
Well, I can choose, so I don't have to.
It can be a basic one that you can always get back.
Exactly. So, since I think that I'm going for ending the game, I will shuffle. Well, I can only use one blessing, right? So I'll just shuffle this blessing.
Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the random. All right, we're shuffling it over here.
Okay, I can reveal any number of allies. So what's the deal with the
so
allies?
before you before you attempt a check to defeat her, so you can take any number of these allies in your hand. So we'll use this as one someone made up. I just got the details. Nothing my character would know at this point he joined. Acrobatic half-orc rogue. Well, that's...
I can have all of these, right? Like, I don't need to discard, so...
Yeah.
Okay, so I have 4 allies.
So what's the check to defeat her?
So it is a...
And is there anything special?
Oh, the check to defeat is charisma diplomacy. So it's 13. I have a D8.
Same
So I have a D8 plus 4 now with the allies.
Okay.
See, I thought that it was combat. So I can recharge this to add a D4 and the swashbuckling trait to defeat a Bane. Is it a pirate?
She's a human smuggler.
So no. So I add a D4, and then I also get to re-roll then.
Okay, so you're a D8 straight up because of your charisma, right?
Yeah.
And plus a D4 for your eye patch. Plus 4 because you revealed 4 allies.
Yes. So I need to get a 9.
Okay, and then I'm going to use a blessing. And so
I'm also going to use a
so
blessing.
that's 2 more D8s.
Okay. So now I'm going to have 3...
Those are D10s. Some of those are D10s. Well, at least one of those.
Sorry.
Okay. We'll get you some dice you can identify. Alright, so 3D8 plus a D4 plus 4.
Yes.
Alright. And you need to get a 13.
Yes. So really, I need to get a 9 on the dice.
Yes, that is correct. Feeling pretty good about it. Alright, you got it.
I got a 9.
Alright, so we win. Yay!
So we didn't get to pull out the allies from here. We also lost a lot of the allies, but it's all right.
Yeah.
It worked out.
So
all these allies are available to us now, right?
Yep. And the reward is gain all the allies in the ally pile. Oh, we forgot to roll for our loot from the beginning.
Oh yeah, that's
Plunder.
right.
So we get a 3. A 3 on the loot
3
chart.
is armor.
You always start with 1 piece of loot on the ship.
So in this case, the armor. So you get that if you win the scenario, right?
Yeah.
In this case, our loot is leather armor. Woo!
So I don't think you get to try to acquire these guys, but I think you already found all the allies in here anyway. So, all right. So
Yeah,
let's do the thing where we redo our decks. You lost a blessing of the gods to be shuffled into here, right? So
yeah.
Let's just give you that back right now before we forget.
Cool.
And then what are all these allies we got?
So Old Salt is not basic. Mog Merch is not basic. And I think the rest of them are basics.
All right,
So we only got 2 new allies.
Old Salt allows you to recharge to add the adventure deck number to the current scenario to your check, minimum 1. So you can just recharge him for extra 1. That's not terrible, and then he'll get better as we go.
And I like the fact that it would
recharge
that it would it would change in value. Scale. Like what can accelerate? That wasn't the right word.
Mogmerch says recharge this card, add 2d6 and the fire trait to any check. If at least 1 d6 rolled in the check is a 1, you are dealt d4 minus 1 fire damage. Or you can discard this card to succeed at a craft check or to explore your location. Each character location is dealt 1 fire damage. He's kind of dangerous.
He is.
How do you feel about that?
He's both good and dangerous.
How do you feel about having him as your ally?
I might take him.
All right, I don't think I want him. Maybe I'll take Old Salt.
I have to consider it.
All right, do you mind if I take Old Salt over the Sailor? To replace the Sailor?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, get rid of that stupid Sailor. All right, so not a lot was changed in our actual decks this time. I got 1 ally. Stephanie is
Stephanie is determining if she wants
what all did you
the super dangerous ally or not.
He was a promo card, so there's a reason he's kind of crazy.
I don't think I'm going to use him just because he seems really dangerous.
Alright, that's fair.
Although, he could be good to add just at the very end. Like, if I'm doing like a final fight or something.
Yeah.
In which case, I don't really care about the damage.
I mean, you can still use him to recharge to explore. But I think that does 1 damage, right?
It does damage, yeah.
Oh man, I don't think it's a good idea.
Okay. So now I don't remember what I had before.
And that was Rum Punch. All right. So I think we're gonna cut it there, yeah.
Sure.
That was fun though. So anyway, that's Pathfinder Adventure card game, Peril and Plunder Basic Adventure scenario number 2. Next time we'll do Dangerous Waters, and Sunken Treasure, and Black Flag.
So there's 3 more left?
There are 3 more left in this adventure.
Okay.
All right. Thank you for watching. People who are watching.
Bye.
See ya.